What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. The dryer is actually on. It's not for prop. It's actually functional. We're actually putting it to use. It's an idea, it's a concept, but it actually works. Very similar to what Xbox is doing right now. Boy, Xbox today released an update for anyone that's on the Xbox Insider program, which I am. Shout out to VG Fight School. I saw that he was as well, and there's a few others that are as well. And if you're part of the Xbox Insider program, essentially what happens is Xbox will send you different beta updates for games and different things here and there, and the latest one is an update for the PC app. Essentially what this does is it allows you to integrate games into the PC app from other storefronts, which is what they said was going to happen on this next Xbox handheld, the Xbox ROG Ally. Now, to PC gamers and longtime PC gamers, this is nothing exciting. This is nothing new, because all it's simply doing is mimicking a launcher that already exists. We have plenty of launchers on PC that can do this. You can grab multiple installed games from your PC and have them all on one launcher. The two that I know off the top of my head are Play Night and One Game Launcher. I actually have a video right before this one where it's a pretty, like 17 minutes long or something, where I go through, it's a from console to PC video where I show you exactly what all those launchers look like, and I even show you what Steam Big Picture mode looks like as well. Now, I gotta be honest with you, Xbox still has a lot of work to do, because out of all those launchers, if you're trying to get a console-like experience, Steam Big Picture mode is still the way to go. And some would argue, if you want to take it a step further, Steam OS period is the way to go. Right now, I haven't tried Steam OS. I don't have a Steam Deck, and I'm not going to put Bad Eye on my PC or anything like that. But from what everybody says, that's the way to go if you really want a true console-like experience. So what's the big deal about what Xbox did? The same way everybody knew and everybody understood what was going to happen when Forza Horizon 5 was going to go to PS5 and seeing that on there, right? I saw people that said this still looks weird, this still feels weird, but it's awesome. It's the exact same feeling. When I booted up my Xbox app, my Xbox Game Pass app, and on the app I had Xbox games right next to Steam games, and the Steam game that I had was Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man Remastered. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of threw me off, but it was kind of dope. Even though other launchers can do it already, I can admit, but it was different because it was the Xbox app now doing it, right? So what does Xbox have to do to actually make this worthwhile? Well, they got a lot of work to do. They have to go ahead and make sure that they have it somewhat looking like Steam. Now, I see some people saying, well, why would Xbox want to do this? They're going to go ahead and give all their sales to Steam. Nobody was buying Xbox games anyways, right? What does Xbox want the most? They want you to subscribe to their subscription service. Hands down, they are all in on Game Pass. Now, is it Game Pass going to succeed or not on their end? I have no idea, but they definitely want you to subscribe to Game Pass for sure. No questions asked, okay? This is what I believe. If a game is on Game Pass, right, and a game is on Steam, then there's no problem with, let's say, with the PC gamer going ahead and playing the game on Game Pass versus playing the game on Steam. But if they're going to buy it, they're going to go ahead and buy that game on Steam. I think the fear that Xbox has is the gamers realizing what I have realized, is that once you're on PC, you don't need Game Pass at all. Steam is more than enough. But here's the deal. Imagine if they can make a UI, if they can make a game launcher, if they can make a system on PC that perhaps is better than Steam. Even though you're willing to buy your games on Steam, you're still utilizing their app to launch the game and play the games. And then you see all these new games that are coming out and you're thinking like, man, maybe I should go back to Steam to buy them, or this is the app that I'm using anyways. How about I just subscribe to Game Pass here, and then I get to play all these games that Xbox is bringing, plus I get to buy the games that I want on Steam. It's almost like they're reversing what's happening on the PS5. Yes, the PS5 is getting all these Xbox games. They're getting games like Hellblade is coming out. It's late, but it's coming out. Indiana Jones came out later, right? Forza Horizon 5 came out later. There's a whole bunch of games that are going to be coming to the PS5. I'm sure Starfield eventually will go to the PS5, right? All these games will come out later, and the PlayStation 5 fan is looking at their PlayStation like, hey, I get to play all these games on my PlayStation 5. Yes, you're going to pay full price, but you get to play them all, okay? The PS5, imagine the PS5 now if they also had Game Pass available on that console. I know some people are going to say, no, I can't stand Game Pass, this and that, but the option would be nice. What Xbox is essentially doing is saying, hey, if you're on PC, if you're a PC gamer, you have the option of Game Pass, and if you want to buy those games that don't come to our platform, we're okay you buying them somewhere else as long as you're launching them on our launcher. Listen, I don't care about Microsoft's success or Xbox success. I care about my gaming experience. As of right now today, Steam Big Picture Mode is still a better experience, okay? I would even say one game launcher, if you're like really simplistic, if you really want simplicity, pretty much gets the job done, right? But Xbox Game Pass, being able to see all the games that are coming out and everything right then and there, and then your whole library is right there. They got a lot of work to do, but I think they got something. Let's see how Xbox execute. Let's see. Hopefully they don't take forever. I'm surprised it's taking them this long to not even have a big picture mode. That to me blows my mind. Even Asus from Armory Crate has something better with the so we'll see what Xbox does. The next Xbox though is probably gonna, the only way I could see the next Xbox having Steam is if it has the Xbox PC app, which then by that means it would have to be in some type of PC. And if that's the case, then the next Xbox will have PlayStation games on it. This is what Sony needs to do. I made a video saying, Sony, you should block this. The only way Sony blocks this, stop dropping games on PC. Maybe you have enough fan base in your own install base that you don't need to drop games on PC. I mean, we'll see how Death Stranding does. We'll see how long it takes Death Stranding to come to PC. But when Death Stranding 2 comes to PC, people are going to be launching it from their Xbox app. You can, and PlayStation fans, please don't be mad, don't be upset. You sound silly. Yes, this is something that has already been done. I had somebody leaving my comments saying, okay, but what store is it launching from? Now we're into store wars. What do you mean what store is it launching from? Yeah, it's launching from Steam. But it's still a PlayStation game showing up on an Xbox app. Regardless of what loophole or anything, it doesn't matter. Which again, it's a preview to that the next Xbox console, which is probably gonna be a PC, if it has Steam on it, guess what you're gonna have? PlayStation games on an Xbox console. It's alright though. That still doesn't take away from Xbox putting their games on PlayStation. So at the end of the day, Xbox just killed exclusivity. Maybe that's what I'll title this video. Xbox just killed exclusivity. I played Spider-Man Remastered and launched it from my Xbox app. It's not exclusive to PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation could come out with their own launcher too. Maybe that might be an idea. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think this is a big deal or not. Again, they still got a lot of work to do. In reality, it's not, it's in reality, it's not a big deal. It's just the fact that now we have another option. And that's the biggest thing that people got to understand about PC. PC is all about options. So I will never turn down being able to have more options. That's always going to be better. So somebody else come up with another launcher. Make it better than what Xbox is doing. I'm down. We'll see. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.